Yo, what's going on? Welcome to the Generational Views podcast. This is John Renfro, aka 695 John. I'm sitting here with my brother and father. Brother, what's going on with you?
What's up, people? This your boy Young Phil. How you doing?
This is John Paul. What's up, fam? How y'all doing?
John Paul, what's up, Dad? How you feeling?
Good.
My man. Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. We had to start late. This crazy. I don't even want to start the podcast crazy like this, but my ass was just burning just now. No homo. My ass was burning. I had to go in the bathroom and check it out.
God damn, that's why that bitch rocking like that.
Yeah, no. What happened was, right, when I came over to get ready to come to the studio, right, I took a shower. I used the peppermint soap. So you know that sometimes with the peppermint,
burns.
yeah, when you get into the nooks and crannies, it burns, right?
It burns. Yeah.
I got out the shower. I dried off, right. I was feeling a little, exfoliated. Then after I got dressed, I realized I had to go back to I had to use the bathroom. I had to take a shit. So I'm like, God damn, I just got out the shower. I got to take a shit. So what I did was I went into my sunroom, got his baby wipes.
Oh, that's worse.
So I took
on top of the peppermint.
Right. So I used the bathroom. Hit the baby wipes, and then I'm driving here. My fucking ass just burned. It's just like burning. So I had to go in the bathroom and check it out. I had to put a little water on there and cool it off.
Better do like they do the babies, man. Put some fucking KY on that shit.
Put that KY on my baby. Whoa, Paul, wait, hold up.
Daddy, chill.
Daddy, chill on that one. Nigga put the KY on the babies and shit. What the fuck?
You put a wipe on it. What's the fucking
You
difference?
probably talking about some Desitin or something. You put the KY. You putting that
Petroleum
Don't
jelly.
think you didn't have fucking.
Nigga, I'm gonna call those people.
Don't think you didn't have it on your ass.
KY, you'll put that. What you put that soap on?
Petroleum jelly. That's that shit.
Jelly, so when you pee, it don't stick to your. Stick to your.
Yeah, he must be old school now.
Yeah, it's old school because it worked.
When you talk about KY, you talking about the fucking and shit.
That's what you talking about.
Right.
Shit, you pick up your child from daycare, they got an ass full of KY and shit. Somebody got
You smell that shit.
somebody got died.
Right.
Somebody
That's not funny, man.
It's not funny.
funny.
No shit. God damn.
But you had it on yours. That's all I can say.
What's the hotline and shit? When we finish this,
It's gonna be the hotline.
we get some good content. Then call them peoples on you and shit. God damn.
Shit, that's crazy.
So what's going on, quarantine brothers?
Man, everything cool, man. I'm thankful. I'm blessed. I'm hanging in there through these hard times. It's hard times for everybody. So, if anything, I can say I'm blessed, man. You feel me?
I'm glad you feel that way. I went to Walmart today. I feel like a baby back bitch.
Yo, funny.
Yeah, why is that?
Cause remember like last week, 2 weeks ago, how we ran to the store and went crazy and shit, all that shit. Man, this shit back on the shelves and shit.
But I mean, that's a good thing, man.
Nigga, they stock back up and shit. I'm like, damn, I bought $250 worth of nothing.
Right,
Got rice
right.
and beans and that bitch hella fucking.
But you know what? You should keep that in the house anyway.
Right.
Because this thing, like they said, haven't crested yet.
Damn, but I'm just I told Nicole, I was like, man, I could have just chilled for real. I ain't had to do all that for real. But all the shit I bought stuff.
I know. I feel like this. We are bred instinctively to say, okay, we need to. If we have to hunker down, we're not going down like this. We ain't gonna be starving. Those that can, you know what I'm saying. And first thing I want to say after that is I want to thank the Most High for because I know He got a hand in this, and He's trying to say something to us that maybe we better get ready.
You talking about Bill Gates?
No, I'm talking about the Most High.
The most highest of highest.
Yes.
Oh, you talking about Jesus Christ? Yeah, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you about Jesus, man. I love God. I believe in the Bible. I know my prayers, right? I wonder if God. I think God might be a fucking advanced fucking form of AI and shit. I think God might be fucking like. Remember the movie Mother?
Yeah,
and the robots was repopulating the earth. I think God might be an advanced AI, artificial intelligence, because only a computer can be like, I am perfect. Like, God say He perfect, He got no flaws. Only a computer program be like, I am perfect. Don't this? I don't know, man. That shit kind of crazy, man. Because this Earth been around for what, billions of years, millions of years.
Yeah, they have many civilizations before us.
I don't think we the first set of humans. Like, I
No,
don't
we're
think
not.
we the first set of human beings. I could have been humans millions of years ago, and I just don't. And then maybe something happened, the earth wiped them clean. But I don't think we the first set of humans.
Well, John Paul, there's a hidden history that's being held back for a reason. You see what I'm saying? So it's not nothing new. I mean, You know, the Bible says, you know, you're going to be in bondage for 400 years, and the 400 years is pretty much up. So I think in the last day, they say rumors of war, turmoil, pestilence, and all this, it's all being come true.
Right,
So our time might be running out, man. As far as we going to either get right or whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, somebody from my job just died maybe today or yesterday. A guy named Glenn, older guy. And
Yeah, I heard about that.
Oh, you heard about him? Wow, that's wow. See, Baltimore small. Yeah, the guy died, but I think he might have had a heart issue because around this time, everybody probably wanted to know, did he die from corona?
Right. Wow, you know, my heart goes out to his family. You know what I mean?
It's sad, man.
Yeah, it's horrible, man.
Fucked up. Man.
Whatever reason, it's horrible.
Yeah.
But you gotta believe that, you know, there's something gonna be better than what we got here, because, you know, this is our shell. You know, we ain't talking about your soul. People that give up their soul for whatever reason, mostly money for some reason. You know, I don't know what to say. They should be embarrassed. You know what I mean?
What you talking about? They like the government and shit.
Yeah, like they had senators that sold some of their stock in highly classified briefings.
No, that's not how to clarify shit. That's insider trading.
Okay, I was getting there, but I was trying to get the scenario how that happened. Yeah. But you know, they went to their rich friends, and then you know, it just everybody tried to get out, and that's part of why the thing kind of tanked too. But they ain't saying nothing about that.
It depends on who you is, because they took Martha Stewart little ass down for that. You know, Martha went to jail for that shit.
Yeah, Martha did.
Martha Stewart, yo.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking,
did
she not have enough money?
She might have not have been
and
part of that Boyz
here's
Club.
the thing, though. You got to think, you know, one thing I say about Trump, he not a brand of shit, even if it's wrong, 100% all the way incorrupt and wrong. For the amount of money that she was going to lose, I mean, it was a couple dollars, but no biggie.
Right.
Why the fuck you so greedy? Just say, yeah, okay, fine. I fucking took a loss on this shit.
That's against nature to take a loss.
No, that's what people that's running the numbers want to tell her, and she said, well, you know, but you got to be true to your own school, man.
Hey, bro, imagine you got your money somewhere, right? Say you got your money anywhere, right? And I say, yo, they can hit that. But you gonna go grab it, you can take it out, right?
But wait a minute. You talk about you got your own not newspaper, but you know, magazine, whatever. People's looking at you like, okay. Martha Stewart, you should have some pride and integrity. That's all I'm saying. Or be smart enough not to get caught. And that's basically what it boils down
she
to.
down to earth. She going to take that money.
It depends on who you is, how they gonna bring you out of it. But I'm sure Martha ain't do no real time and shit. They ain't try like she was a black male and shit. You know what I mean? That's
no. But then if it was a black male, but they take your ass down real quick.
Martha Stewart.
Yeah, shit. When white people go to jail, you gotta tell the judge, try him like he a black man and shit.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's how they made a joke like they was a little white girl. She did something. They was like the judge would be trying her as a black man and shit. So when they drew the picture in the courtroom, instead of it being like a little white girl, it was like a big ass nigga sitting there.
Oh shit! God damn.
So she knows she was gonna get it and shit.
Oh yeah. God
damn. So look, I was just looking online. Right, Texas had a 5.0. 5.5. What is? How do you say that? 5.0 earthquake. Damn, that's major. That's a big boy. El Paso, Texas, and shit. It's a lot of stuff going on. This these last couple years, it's been brewing up. But I'm hoping not. But I'm thinking for the years to come, we might see a lot of foolishness, a lot of natural disaster, a lot of.
Yeah, I believe that to be true.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I mean, we destroying everything that. Well, I'll say we. The consciousness of this world is destroying itself because they freaking greedy. They want this, they want that. You know, what they should be working on is a better way of living together. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And driving together and taking their ups and downs together as I won't say one world, but yeah, a world awareness of, you know, people are people and we have to accept them, and maybe we can get there and can start working on saving this freaking planet.
Yeah, well, you know what? A lot of people don't realize when it come to Mother Earth, Mama, she alive. This Earth is alive, yo. And a lot of people think like the thing is we the viruses on this Earth. When it comes to the Earth, she don't know nothing about human beings.
Exactly,
We
you're
the
exactly
viruses.
right.
And
We are.
these things she do, like floods and fucking hurricanes and tornadoes and maybe even diseases, that's the fucking vaccine to get us off this motherfucking earth, because we is abusing this earth. Since they've been doing this quarantine shit, do you know pollution has been down? Like all types of emissions and shit been down. Like,
Right,
you know what I mean?
right, yeah.
But motherfuckers still can't take their motherfucking ass in our house. What kind of stuff y'all been seeing lately with the people being over the top with the quarantine shit? Like I just came to the liquor store, got this wine right here, motherfucking liquor store with the gloves on and shit. Like
I see niggas with the face, man.
If you that serious, what you need to buy this cheap ass bottle or fake ass? Nigga was buying some barefoot bubbly or something. I can see me buying some 100 proof to go home and fucking clean his wounds or some shit. Niggas buying some barefoot.
Stocking up, yeah. Nigga won't be out and about.
Niggas buying the fucking some wine coolers and shit with the quarantine get up on.
Yeah, pretty much. I had a conversation with one of my coworkers. We had came in from getting some fast food, Chick-fil-A, by the way. Mm-hmm. So when we came in, the overhead two guys saying, "Oh, I wouldn't dare eat out around now. You know, people don't wash their hands and stuff like that." And then for some reason, I was going to just keep eating, but I had to say something. He was talking about how he'd rather just go home and eat. And I asked him, how you get your food? You know, he said, you go to the market and buy. So I said, so what you saying, you feel it's safer for you to go to a supermarket where it's... Yeah, where it's a lot more people, a lot more hands-on, a lot more possibilities of, you know, getting, you know, any type of illness or something like that. So if you was to place your odds, I would definitely say, not saying it's safe, but my odds is a lot lower dealing with fried food from maybe a handful of 10 of 20.
Big facts. Hey, bro, let me give you a round of applause for being woke, bro. This young nigga woke.
Yeah. So not to cut you off, Philly.
Cut him off.
I'm sorry, and I apologize, but I'm just saying. Your mom wanted to go to Taco Bell. I was like, I said, let me go to Wendy's. I want the chicken to be fried.
I thought this nigga knew something different. Nigga said, no, I want the Baconator.
No, I'm just saying because it's coming out of the fryer, dude. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it germs ain't gonna, you know.
Yeah, that Taco Bell, I be fed up with Taco Bell.
Yeah, it just sits on the steam table, man.
No, you know why Taco Bell make me mad? And I'm sorry we even gotta get into this, bro.
Why?
Because your wokeness. Nah, fuck them niggas. You know why?
Wait, because your ass be into this shit?
Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. For a good chalupa, I risk that. Nigga.
Okay.
You know why? Cause I hate these niggas. You know why? Cause you know how you got a taco, right?
Right.
When they put the sour cream in the bitch, they only glob it in one spot.
Right.
Why the fuck do I want to bite the back of the taco and that's where all the sour cream at? It's not in the front.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about?
I hear you. But
no, you don't give a fuck, Dad.
Fuck you, man. Let me tell you like this. I didn't want to go Taco Bell because the food sits on the steam table. Yeah, if it's coming out of the fryer, I'll give it a shot.
Fuck that.
Yeah, okay.
No, I don't want to fuck with Taco Bell because they don't know how to spread the sour cream.
Yeah, well, that's a different story for a different
You feel
time.
me, bro? Or what, yo?
Huh?
No, that shit.
Wait a minute.
Whack.
You just say, could I get some on the other side?
Man, you say that they probably really put the cream in there for you. They probably really put the cream in there.
That's the same thing with the quesadilla. You get to that last one, it ain't even no chicken in that motherfucker.
You full of cheese or something.
Right,
You get a
like,
full of cheese dip or something, man. That shit pissed me off, yo. Spread that sour cream out.
Can I tell you a
Right
story?
now. Yeah.
Okay, so one night I was coming from the club, right?
I thought he was gonna say he wasn't my dad or something.
No, okay. we get to that later. Okay.
Oh damn.
You call your mom. Anyway.
I'll kill you.
Yeah,
Like,
whatever.
I'm joking.
Whatever. We all gonna die. And I went to Kentucky Fried. I wanted to get some of them hot wings and stuff because I was a little turned up and whatever. It's late, right? Almost. I won't say right before they closed, but it was late.
Like what time was late?
Late. Okay, so
9:30.
So the lady behind the counter took my order, right? You gonna listen to the freaking story or what? Philly, I'm not even gonna talk to you no more. Philly, you see, turned around, right? And I'm standing right there looking at her like this, and she starts winning her pants and
scratching her pussy,
scratching her front parts. Okay,
in the pants, or outside the pants,
inside the panties. Ooh. And then I'm like looking at her, right? I'm like, oh. And then she goes to put my order up.
Oh,
And I said, ho, where's your manager at? Where's your manager at? Now, wait a minute. Here's the bad part. The manager comes out. I said, man, this girl scratching in her stuff. And she about to put my order up. She ain't washed her hands or none of that shit. And so when he said, so-and-so, did you do that? And everybody in the back bust out laughing. So they already knew what was going on.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, hell no. Hell no.
All day.
Hell no.
That's terrible.
It was a young girl, but I'm just saying, what they just got finished doing? And they all laughing in the back. And I'm like, oh, man, must be about 3 guys. But they got her up front. And she's, I was like, oh, hell no.
Wow, that's crazy. Inside the panties, too.
In the deep.
That means she had the pubic hair up.
All of that.
Fingernails.
And then look, gonna turn around, put my order. Like, no.
Was she from another country?
No, she's from here, brother.
Why is she scratching in her pussy? Like,
maybe because it itch.
Hey, that's you. I go to the back and do that.
Boy, don't put honest to God, never heard of Itchy Scratchy Show?
Yeah, I did. In front of people.
At work.
Oh, she turned her back, but I'm watching her. I'm standing there.
You was already looking at the bitch.
No, I was watching her. Okay, I admit that. Okay,
You was looking at that ass.
but not like that. No. This is a young girl. I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
That's nasty.
And what the hell do you got? Worse than that.
Right.
And why is everybody in the back laughing and shit? Tommy said, so-and-so, did you do that? They bust out laughing, so they already knew.
Oh, so she wasn't scratching that pussy.
You think that was the first time?
Yeah, one time when I was a teenager, I was working overnight at McDonald's, and it was this African manager. Her race don't matter. I was just saying what she is.
But you already put it out there, so.
But her race don't matter because But yeah, she was pregnant. She must have had some type of vaginosis or something. She was walking around. Her pussy was smelling through the pants, and she knew her pussy stunk because you know why? In the morning, they had a microwave that was towards the bottom, so I kind of had to get down and put some hot cakes in there. And like she walked up. And her pussy was rocking. She was like, "You okay?" She was like, "You kind of close to my area." Try to play it off, but she must have thought did I smell her pussy, and I act like I didn't. But I've been smelling the pussy all night.
Yeah, but it was up close and personal.
She was pregnant, and she must have had some type of infection, the vaginosis, or maybe what she could have had some. Sometimes what girls do.
No, what?
They put a tampon in and they forget it's in there. And what they do is they put another one in and push the first one up further. And when that shit sitting there and rot and all, that make the pussy smell disgusting. Yeah, that shit crazy. That pussy was rotten. I'm like, man, I was a teenager. I was like, damn, this pussy. All right.
Damn.
Yeah, right. Wow. Y'all hear a couple celebrities
Wild West.
Couple celebrities got the fucking got the macaroni for real. Fucking Slim Thug got that shit.
Real?
Yeah, Scarface.
Wild West.
You know what I'm saying?
Tom Hanks and his wife got it, but the crazy part is,
What's that?
people that's got it, Idris Elba got it. People that got it, they're like, we fine. I really don't feel no symptoms. I'm good. I feel straight. But then you go to TV, motherfuckers supposedly got coronavirus. They falling out. They sitting there standing in line. They just passing out, dying and shit. Yeah, over in Italy, like they got yesterday, 500 people died in one day and all that shit. Well, in America, people say they got it. They're like, I feel good. So I heard when it come to that, it depends on what blood type you got. It depends on a lot of different genetic things just to really figure out how bad it's going to hit you. But at the same time, Dad, I ain't gonna lie to you. I know you're a beast.
Oh, fuck you.
I know, no, in a good way. I know, you're a beast. You're a fucking truck. But I do worry about you being at work in that hospital.
What you think? I worry about you and your brother being at work? For real?
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah, shit crazy, but I'm hoping the bad part is I'm thinking the majority of the people will get the shit, but is your body strong enough to fight the shit off? Yeah, man. So
I can't take that risk, bro. I got a 5-year-old and a newborn, so whole time when I'm at work, most of the times we wear Pampers. A lot of people definitely keep up with the hand wash.
You gotta say what that is because you said you wear Pampers at work.
Pampers.
What's Pampers?
Pretty much that's like a air defibrillator that breathe for you. It's a helmet to breathe fresh air for you. It's filtered air.
Yeah, because the first people probably like, you niggas say wear Pampers at work.
So pretty much if a nigga next to you,
nigga astronaut,
you're not even breathing the same air as him anyway. You feel me? You got the face guard.
I feel good about that. You got that for real. Yeah, I want you in that bitch getting that popcorn lung and shit.
Right, yeah.
Hell yeah. Hey, let me ask y'all a question, right? Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think $40 is going a long way right now, or it'll take a little bit more time? Because niggas say it's like the '90s right now. They saying gas under $2, pussy back to $40 and shit.
Funny as shit. God damn.
You think you can get a hit of some pussy for $40, or you think $40 going a long way?
Shit, I think in certain parts of the country, shit, $20 to get you in.
I wish they made them.
I'm not saying it's good, but you in, pal.
I had a $20 job before. That shit was alright. Look, my bad, I'm joking, Dad. This shit. Look, y'all should have seen the disappointment when I said that shit. I'm joking, Dad. I'm joking.
That's up to you, bro.
I ain't living like that. It's like, I'm joking. So what you saying, though?
Shit.
You do something like that?
No.
But look, we gotta
Y'all
talk,
ever hear
man.
about the Harriet Tubman 20s?
Yeah, well, that
They coming out?
Is it coming out?
I don't know that shit. I don't know.
Because
If
they
it was
put
real or
that
not.
they put that thing on hold. You
I'm
know
trying
what
to
I'm
have a
saying?
pocket full of Tubmans.
You know what I'm saying? They
Nah,
put that thing on hold.
That's disrespectful. Niggas in the strip club throwing Harriet Tubmans on bitches and shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to throw.
She be rolling.
But at least they'll be throwing it on her.
Right. The strippers.
It's still
Still money, man.
Green,
Still
green.
valuable. That means she valuable.
like I'm like with Philly. I want a ton of them.
Yeah, I want a pocket full of Tubmans, boy.
Just in
Walk
case
in the
I-
club with a pocket full of
Just
Tubmans.
because I want to buy $100 in scratch offs. You know what I'm saying?
Give it to a
Goddamn
racist
right.
nigga and shit. What we taking to a
Whatever.
racist? Give it to a racist man. He say he don't take that shit.
Oh, I don't know. Like, this money green, motherfucker.
Ain't nobody turned down no money yet.
Don't take that Harriet Tubman Underground Railroad bullshit.
Okay.
No, yo, no, fuck that.
There would be some shit with it, though.
Huh?
Nah, bro, that's how I feel, yo. If you got Harriet Tubmans in your pocket, you gotta spend that shit on something right. You gotta spend that shit on like
What?
shit for your kids and pampers. You can't get a 20 sack off a Harriet Tubman. That's fucked up.
Hey, if it works for you, it works
Nah,
for you.
bro,
Shit,
you
drug
nigga
dealers
get
gonna be
it.
happy to get
No,
them Tubmans.
fuck no. You nigga, imagine you buy a 20 worth of crack rock with a Tubman, yo. That's sacrilegious, bro.
Well, buy a bag of groceries with the same $20.
Yeah, you gotta do something. You gotta do something light and good with it, yo. You cannot spend a Tubman on no bullshit, bro. That's a
You know, that's a moral choice of everybody. I understand what you're saying, but you know, when it comes down to it,
You gotta look at it for both
okay.
ways.
I
You
guess
might be spending the 20 on the crack rock.
I guess you're
Nigga
right
get
because you
them
know
Tubmans
there's
in.
hella females out here spending the child support to get their hair done and shit. We ain't gonna talk about that. Where is me?
Well,
Shit? What's
one
up?
of the news ladies was complaining that this corona stuff got her so she can't go to the nail salon, man. And I'm like, really? Nail salon, really?
That's all you
It's
get.
a pandemic, and you. What the hell are you talking about?
Girls still want their nails done, and this how I feel. Look,
Guess what? Like they used to do in the old school,
bitches,
man.
They want long nails.
Oh,
they
yeah, I'm sure you got a girlfriend that can do that. That's the real thing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I told because my Nicole was asking about getting the nails done, saying something.
what
I
I'm
said,
saying?
and I was like, it's probably a girl online. They probably can do your nails for you or something. Like girls be doing nails at the house and stuff. But I've been told her like you should figure out what's up with those nails and stuff.
I kind of understand. I'm not trying to say it's not important. Don't get me wrong, ladies, but
You know why? I think men don't understand. I think it's a whole
It's
thing.
po-
It's
it's
a
a
whole
real
vibe when it
possibility.
come to getting your nails done for them. It's a whole vibe. They like to sit down, be pampered. Have somebody rub their legs and rub their fingers and shit. I don't know. I mean,
I was just talking about that being pampered. I want to run some things by people I'm working with because, like you say, I'm on the front line with hospital workers and everybody else. So
yeah.
I understand. I want to do something nice for the people when they come in because they're dealing with life and death and things that I don't even want to. I'm not saying I don't want to think about, but it's just beyond my pay grade.
Yeah.
Put it that way. So I'm trying to support them as best I can. So it's like I said the last time we had the podcast. We're all in this together. It's not a matter of color. You might be on something as far as a genome structure. Fine, but until we get past this, we all gonna be broken because there's more stuff coming.
Right, yeah, unfortunately and shit.
Unfortunately,
but they
correct.
giving people a false glimmer of hope because I felt a little better when I heard Donald Trump say he hoping shit to be back and running by Easter. That shit made me feel better. But then it's like, how? What steps did you take to get everything back and running? Because you know what? If shit do get back and running by Easter, that means you bullshitted us. You faked this out because ready to fuck the virus, go rid of vaccine. Bullshit, man. Y'all bullshitting. I feel like
You know what? He's bullshitting the people that still believe him and follow him and want him to be reelected. But the unfortunate thing is, family, everybody's going to be affected. It doesn't matter who you are or where you are. Okay,
it could be a bigger plot to the whole thing, to where this time leave a lot of scrambleness and a room for corruptness and chaos, to where this thing could be so big, it could be to where, all right, let's say like the Russians, how they be helping motherfuckers out. It could be the Russians helping to where it's distracting shit going on. You know, they supposed to be running for presidents. People dropping out. People saying fuck that. You feel me? People getting sick. They losing. If you can't get the people rallied up, how the fuck is you gonna communicate to them? Unless you just go ahead and putting shit online, but then pretty much you got the same chance as anybody else throwing their shit online. Your picture, they picture. If you can't rally people, how can you go out and speak your shit? Yeah, you know what I mean? Small things like that, people don't think about. It could be a way bigger plot than what we thinking. We so pretty much, let's just say like the mastermind, the one that already thought it through before he enforced what he did. They could have already thought about this shit. You feel me? To where, let's say if somebody want to take Donald Trump's spot, you know what I mean? How you going to take his spot if you can't fight for it?
Right.
But here's the thing, though, Philly. You know, a lot of people don't give the former President Obama, I'm going to give him a shout out right now, had set up a pandemic committee. Committee to kind of, you know, look at this, and they were doing research in, I think, the early 2004, not his administration, but the idea that the next thing coming, we need to start making some vaccines for it. So, but, you know, Mr. Trump and his administration, if not him himself, decided to disband that committee. And, you know, just like let the whole committee go. I won't say fire the scientists, but they let them go. And so there was nobody on the front line. That was like the front line of defense. Well, that's why when they had the Ebola breakout, they went to West Africa and fight it there, so it didn't come here.
Absolutely. They should have fought harder for this shit they got now.
You know what?
But the thing is, I'm not going to ride for Trump today. Sometimes I ride for Trump. I'm not going to do it today. But I'm going to say one thing. I heard that was debunked and that wasn't true. But, I mean, it can go either way. So I mean,
you know, it depends on what you want to believe. You know, you could believe what being fed, or you could kind of look and read through between the lines.
They knew this shit was coming because they made it.
Of course they did. If they had a committee in 2004, of course they did. But I'm just saying, that was supposed to be their first line of scientific defense. As far as vaccines and everything, they was working on vaccines for the next thing. They knew it was coming.
Right.
As simple as that. But and like I said, Obama had that type of team already in place. You know, working with security, NSA, and all the rest of them. So if anything happened, they would get the reports and they'd figure out, okay, how do we nip this in the bud quickly? Right. Even if we go somewhere else to take care of it, even China, fuck it, we'll go to China and knock this shit out before it try to get over here to us.
Let me ask you a question. Any one of y'all feel bad for the Chinese people? Like they got the restaurants and carryouts.
I feel bad for them, yes, because that's unfair to them.
Because you know why? I be riding past and they still open, but I don't never see no customers in there. I'm like, what the fuck they doing and shit? How the fuck are they still open? I feel bad for them, but at the same time, I don't know what to say because I know I'm not eating no Chinese food, and it's not even because of the coronavirus, but I start getting into that gutter oil and shit like that, and I just start looking into some of the practices, and I go, sometimes I get Chinese food, the shit just tastes nasty. You can tell they don't give a fuck.
Well, you probably getting it from the wrong place then.
No, I know the best Chinese food be in the hood, but even sometimes hood Chinese food, them niggas don't care, man. Like, I've been to the hood sometime and get Chinese food when it's like wintertime, right? And they back there making your Chinese food in a fucking jacket, a full jacket and jeans and boots on. They back there freezing, making your Chinese food. And when you ordering it from, it definitely ain't no heat because the doors stay open in the hood. And it's like, and I'm like, if they back there behind the bulletproof glass cooking your food and freezing, and if they can't sit there and get themselves heat, whatever corners is they cutting to save money. A Chinese person in a non fucking chain restaurant, they not losing money nowhere. So that means some meat fell on the floor, they picking it back up, they serving it to you. Shit expired.
So what do you think happened before they even get their meat? That doesn't happen? Of course it happens.
What you mean?
When the people are cutting meat, butchers and everything else, man, if you look at how they take care of the cattle, I mean, it's just horrible, man.
Right.
And chickens is worse. because they feet never touch the ground. I hate to tell you.
Yeah, so I'm definitely for ethically raised fucking, food and meat. But a lot of people feel out of sight, out of mind. A lot of people don't want to know what the fuck go on with that.
Because you know what? I grew up when you used to have butcher shops, and you could pick out which one piece of meat. Give me 3 of this, 3 of that. Give me 4 pounds of this, whatever. I remember.
Did that mean y'all was eating less meat, or y'all just had a more?
I'm just saying, I think the quality of the meat was much better.
Y'all had a more healthy relationship with meat.
Well, not only meat, but I'm just saying, my grandmother used to take me to the fruit market when I was young, and I swear to God, every piece of fruit, peach, plum, apple, whatever, nice and sweet, naturally sweet.
Okay.
It's been a while since I tasted something like that.
It's fucked up.
I'm just telling you, it's a whole different thing, man.
It's fucked up because even I be eating fast food. Sometimes at work, you gotta get a quick meal, and most of the times when I get a fast food meal, I'm always disappointed, and I don't know why. Why the fuck do I keep going to KFC or Taco Bell? You getting a taco with the fucking sour cream in the back of the taco?
Yeah, fuck that sour cream in the back.
And every time I'm disappointed. I'm like, why the fuck do I keep doing this shit? But
No options, yo. No options.
there's options, but then you know what? Then when you try to cook a home meal, cooking at home is expensive, bro. Especially if you want the real ingredients and all the cooking at home. Sometimes can be expensive if you're not trying to eat bullshit every night, like a little, bologna sandwich.
I thank God, but I think I'm having a steak.
That's why you got seasons, man. You turn a simple meal to a bomb ass meal.
There you go. I'm
telling you, that's the real facts to it. You can have the same ass chicken. You can make you some baked chicken, some motherfucking grilled chicken, and put different flavors on it. Gonna make it feel like it came from 2 different companies.
Did you say your favorite meal was ratatouille or some shit?
No, I say that's a good meal to have as far as vegetarian, man. It's really good. People,
What's your favorite meal?
As far as vegetarian?
No, what's your favorite meal, period?
I can't say I have a favorite meal, but being in Maryland now, crabs. I have to say crabs. I'm going to give a shout out to crabs. Yeah, I had crabs already. Thank you.
For real? The season? I had them too, but every time I eat crabs, that shit make my stomach go to the water. I be pissing out water and shit.
It's too much.
I be shitting water.
It's too much salt on your crabs?
Something, no, it just makes something. If I eat crabs either the next morning or that night, I'm going to just be shitting water.
You might have allergic.
Something, that shit empty my stomach.
Mama
What's your favorite
said she
meal,
was
bro?
messed up behind that too.
I don't know. I like the
pressure
steak,
went up
steak
and
and
all
ribs type joint.
Mine is low brow. I like my favorite meal. Maybe it's just a comfort meal, but I like hot dogs and beans. Yo, cut up hot dogs, beans, and white rice. Yo, that's my shit, bro.
That's what you ate, y'all. Yeah. Your mother say you try to cook for them, but they want to eat oodles and noodles and all that. But I mean, don't you get tired of that after a while?
Not when you're an old ass kid and shit. That shit, noodles and noodles probably be jumping.
Yeah, okay, I heard that.
But
like you said, at least it's on the shelf now.
Hell yeah. I went to the store. That shit was stocked up. I was mad.
Isn't it? Now I won't say a coincidence, and I have to give a lot of shout out to all the truckers and the people working in supermarkets and warehouses and everything, keeping their food. Trying to keep up with the food demand, even though people was gouging like crazy.
Yeah, right.
I have to give a shout out to them as well. But it's ironic to me that they get stocking the shelves now and they say, okay, we're gonna be sending you a check.
What that mean?
That means that we're getting ready for y'all to do some business.
No, the check is because a lot of people not working.
I understand that.
Yeah, but you gonna spend the money.
Regardless of that, when you get whatever you got coming to you, whatever
put it
it
back
is,
into the economy.
yeah, you're gonna pump it back.
That's the whole point.
That's the
Yeah,
whole
stimulus.
idea. That's
It's
what
a
I'm
tax
saying.
write-off.
And they getting ready for that buyback.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's a tax write-off. They donated. They gave it away. So if they give out $2 trillion, $1 trillion, that's a tax write-off. But how much out of the $2 trillion? How many people gonna take that 1,000 and not spend it ever?
People that don't need it.
People that don't need it, but people
that don't need it,
they still gonna spend money. They just gonna know that they got extra 1,000. So if you spend it, it ain't gonna hurt what you had. So you still gonna spend it because it's an extra free 1,000. So you gonna put it back into the economy.
Well, that's the whole point. That's the whole
That's
point.
what I'm saying.
That's why
they're gearing up for that now.
The stimulus, the whole point. Just like years ago, I don't know if you're old enough, brother, to get a check, but they gave out like a $500 to everybody years ago. And for stimulus, it might have been like 2008 or some shit. And what happened was it was like a recession. People wasn't spending money, so they gave everybody $500, not to save,
just to pump it back
but just to go spend it in whatever you like. So businesses got a boost and people just spending a couple.
That's what they want. That's what.
Yeah, so it's stimulus. That's just
I know. That's
keep
what I'm
everybody
saying.
in
But
business.
it didn't really. it stimulated, but it didn't have no long term effect because, like
Right.
you say, it was testing.
Yeah, man.
You know, that might help for somebody.
Because a lot of people a lot of businesses not gonna be able to survive this shit. Like, you know, unless
That's unfortunate because that's how the country grows.
unless they wipe debt clean for 2 months or 3 months. If they wipe the debt clean for 2-3 months, like it never happened, which I'm sure is possible, then it'll be all right. But they don't.
John Paul, here's the thing that really bothers me.
Put it on pause. Like, say if you had a car note, just put it on pause. So say like you missed 2 months. So after the 2 months over, after you get back to work, just start you right then and there. Like, you just put on pause, not like forget about it, but just pause.
I'm gonna go back to saying we're all Americans. If we're supposed to be at war and against what they consider a visible, enemy, whatever.
Invisible.
That's what they're saying. Okay, that's what your president is saying. They really need to get money back into the economy, right? I understand that. They need to get geared up for it. Like you said, a week ago, everybody was scrambling around, and the first couple of days, I can't get this, I can't get that. Now you go to the grocery store, oh, it's there, I can buy it now. Hopefully I have money, But they have to get ready for this next thing that's coming.
What's that?
You might be in the house a little bit longer than you think.
Niggas ain't in the house now. They not in the house now, bro. There's still traffic out in the streets.
I understand that, but I know I go to work every day. I work in a hospital. I see less and less traffic.
This the thing they need to do, yo. It's gonna suck. This what they need to do. Real talk. Everything shut down. If it's not true essential, I'm talking about if you're not a doctor, nurse, somebody that's keeping the power on and all that, stay the fuck home for 1 month, and we might can fucking let this virus die out.
Exactly what I'm saying.
But as long as it keep getting more transmission, it ain't gonna never die out. Just like if people stop fucking, we could probably.
What happened there?
If people stop fucking, AIDS will die out probably within 80 years. You get what I'm saying? So imagine nobody from this point on ever gave nobody else
stop
AIDS.
Fucking, what happens to the babies?
Well, no, not stop fucking, Dad. But people stop transmitting HIV for just period. Say they found a way. We can't cure it, but we can find a way which they got for people not to get it no more. Within 80 years, HIV can be completely gone because everybody that has it will probably die out, or maybe 100 years or whatever, and everybody that got it would die, and that's done with. You get what I'm saying? And it's the same thing with the virus. It may not take that long because I heard in China they not getting no more new cases. Maybe because everybody already had it. I'm hoping you can't get it more than once.
They put people on lockdown, serious lockdown. They had a video where they was dragging people out of their apartment. They want to go. They said, "No, you going to get isolated." And I don't say that's how you should handle your business, but they did what they had to do.
That's my.
But here's the bad thing: if they do some crap like that in this country, it's going to be pandemonium. People was already going crazy, staying in their own freaking house.
Yeah, that shit with people.
See, this is how I know stuff is real, man. There's days when I hit my house because I didn't want nobody to say, he's home. Go get some money out of him. He's home, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, man.
But everybody's home now, so if they owe you money, you can go right to their house and say, yo, I know you home.
Big facts. Big facts and shit. I was thinking in the city this shit was going to be dangerous. It might be, I think if they got us on quarantine in the city and it's a nice night, it's dangerous because everybody home. Most people in the city, they out on their neighborhood. They drinking, getting drunk, smoking weed.
Here's the thing.
Nobody going to the club.
Here's the thing. Yeah, exactly. Here's the thing. Let a few more warm days come through here, or wherever you at in the country, and with all these kids out of school and pent up, whatever, something's gonna jump off soon.
Hope not.
I hope not, but I could just see it happening. And I could see an ugly response, and then I could see another thing happen somewhere else, and we once again distracted, I don't know, purposely or whatever, to some other stuff while other games is being played on us. You see what I'm saying?
Let me change gears on this. Let me ask you a question. I was thinking about this a while ago. If you a thug, right? If you a thug or a street guy and you get killed, do it make sense? So, say, all right, it's a working man, right? And he gets shot and killed. Everybody it shouldn't have happened. He went to work every day. He was a good man. He was a good father. It don't make sense. But say, if you was a nigga, you on the corner, you sell drugs or whatever.
See,
it's known, and you get somebody kill you, do it make sense?
It doesn't make sense, but you know what?
Is it less of a blow?
It come with the life that you live.
Thank you, Philly. You know?
Yeah, 'cause I was like, it was somebody died recently, and I'm like, it might have been like a street guy or something, and I'm like, I don't know if people really care. Oh, what happened when Pop Smoke died, right? When Pop Smoke died, that was a rap. You know Pop Smoke, right? When Kobe died, everybody went crazy. Like, Kobe died, it was a big thing, right? Joe Budden podcast, they talked about it. People was hurt. When Pop Smoke died, people was just like, damn, that's fucked up. And that was it. Like you don't even hear about Pop Smoke died. He was a rapper. So when Kobe died, it was a big thing. But when a rapper died, it got killed. Wasn't that big of a deal.
It depends on how much good you do in your community. If people remember you well, fine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Kobe was the one. He was remembered probably in a lot of people's hearts. A lot of people probably didn't know about Pop Smoke until of his death.
Mm-hmm. But that nigga Pop Smoke, was no joke. He was a young guy from New York, from like Bronx or Brooklyn or something. He was a rapper.
Every time I hear the Bronx.
Yeah, Bronx in the house. Whoop. You from the Bronx? You from the Bronx, right?
Yeah, I'm from the Bronx.
Yeah, when your mom passed, she was living in the Spanish part of the Bronx, right? Spanish. That shit was crazy up there. You ain't go to Philly in the Spanish part of the Bronx. If you don't speak Spanish up there,
projects, man.
Shit.
I think I've been to grandma's house before.
No, we talking about the new shit before she passed. You ain't been. You been to the brownstone. Yeah, the boy got killed, and the crazy part in his song, he basically said how he got killed in the song. He had a song. He was like, "Niggas say they outside, something," and then one particular night, niggas was outside. They invaded his house, killed him.
You know, in the islands they say you put mouth on me, you put mouth on yourself. They say you predict that yourself. Well, he's not the only one. You know, Tupac and Biggie said the same thing.
Hey, look, I'm not gonna get into it in this podcast right now. Maybe save for next time. I'll talk about it. They saying that boy Kobe was involved in all types of shit. They say after he died, if you looked up his death a certain amount of days later, it didn't even say Kobe Bryant death. It said Kobe Bryant assassination. They saying Kobe was a part of, I don't want to say the Illuminati, but you know how they got the secret world orders. They saying it's a top ring, right? But the top ring, black people can't be a part of it. So it's a ring right under that called the Buble, right? So like Buble or some shit, right? Or Boule or some shit. And they saying that's where all the elite black people is, like fucking Kobe, Oprah, Gail, fucking, LeBron James and shit and all that. So Kobe was part of that, and he kind of stopped wanting to play ball, like kind of with them or something like that. He was getting ready to sue these pharmaceutical companies, and because they was using his likeness, like Black Mamba, he was going to sue him over the name, but also in the medication that had his name on it, they was lacing it with opiates. They had people addicted to it, so he was getting ready to sue. So when he got killed, 2 weeks later, he had the first court case for when he was going to sue them fucking pharmaceuticals, and even it's so crazy and so connected. Even the helicopter that he died in, it was owned by people that like kind of had it out for him and shit. You know what I mean? So
why would he get on that?
I thought it was his helicopter.
No, it wasn't his. He like kind of just chartered even if it was his, like when you get a helicopter, unless you find it yourself, it's still ran by somebody else. And whoever this company was, they was like involved in some crazy shit. Even now,
here's the thing though, for real. Mm-hmm. I don't know if this is true, but I read that he took helicopters a lot. Mm-hmm. So I think he would be familiar who shot Johnny.
They said. So that's what they say. I don't know. I'm not. No offense to anybody that love Kobe out there. I'm just saying what somebody else said.
I understand what you're saying.
And they said because they were like, why if police helicopters got grounded? Why the fuck is Kobe going up? For him to die like that, his helicopter to hit the side of a mountain, that shit don't even make no sense. How he died? Because even if you in a helicopter, if you go up high enough, you're not going to hit nothing.
I think so. They were trying to do that, but something happened.
They say that boy got assassinated. They say Kobe got assassinated, and when the guy was breaking down all the numbers and shit for everything, say it's some type of significance around the number 33. Kobe died in the 33rd district of California, and the guy was breaking all the numbers down. And he said even LeBron, right? LeBron went straight to the pros from high school, right? He never was involved in a fraternity, but yet he got this fucking like almost like a fraternity like tattoo on his chest of like a lion with wings. They saying that's the logo for the secret society, which is called like the Boule Society.
How much of a secret could it be if you could see it and everybody else? I mean,
but that's the thing. Even if you believe in the Illuminati or reptilians, they I think part of the thing is they gotta show you, but in signs and shit and numbers and all that. So they saying Kobe.
That's how they get their joy.
They said Kobe got assassinated, and you know who name came up in a lot of this shit? That boy Harvey, not Harvey, but Epstein. Which one was it? Which one with the Bill Clinton? Weinstein or that's Epstein? Epstein, right? Epstein.
The little girls, right?
Yeah, his name kept coming up in that and all that. That motherfucker, he was a big time.
Well, you know what they're saying, and my cousin had told me this years ago, that Donald Trump was down with
they been saying Donald Trump was a pedophile,
raping one of them girls at his house or whatever.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? He was so hard on the Central Park 5.
And the bad thing, he wanted to be first.
Yeah. Trump, all them dudes, they rapists. Donald Trump definitely big time pedophile. I don't know what it is.
Well, you know, the way he talks shit about his own daughter, man. Even people that try to give him a pass was like, that's nasty, bro.
You know, Donald Trump said, he said on camera in front of everybody, this wasn't my daughter, I'd be dating her.
Right, exactly. So
Basically
who said that about their daughter? I don't care how good looking she is.
Well,
you just have to be nasty.
No offense, but you know, me working in the bar and stuff, sometimes I don't even know how I should say this. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it too deep. But I feel like sometimes, I feel like white people, some of them, more than less, are almost incestual. I just be saying, oh, you know why? Because I'm at the bar, we get drinking involved, right? And I see two women dancing together, and the lady come up like, that's my daughter, woo! And they go back over there and start grinding on each other and shit like that. I'm like, that shit seem a little incestual to me. I don't know, man. I don't know what's up with that.
Maybe that's mom night out for some people. Who knows?
Daddy, you come.
Oh, my niece is here, y'all. Autumn, say hi since you here into the podcast. Get into the mic and say hi since you here.
Hi.
So what's your name?
Autumn.
Okay, look, we love you. We doing the podcast. Talk to Daddy in 1 second, okay? All right, out the studio. We love you. You look just like your dad when he was a little boy. You remember Philly had that picture when he looked just like that? With his hair in a ponytail like that? You look just like your dad. But we're going to talk to you in a little bit. We almost done, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Call me in the attic, Daddy.
Oh, I will. We will. How I feel, man? You got a son and a daughter. How that feel, bro?
I'm good, man. Shit, I've been trying to hang on, do what I gotta do.
Shit, my son a little chump, yo. That nigga is a crybaby. Like, they say boys cry more than girls, huh?
Your butt still burning?
Nah, my butt feel good now. That shit feel good. You know what I do? I don't want to talk about it because I want to get a patent off this shit. But in the summertime, right? Like, you know, you walking around in the summertime all day. Like, you might go to a venture park or something and you're like ass crack, be sweating. You be having what they call swamp ass. You know what I do? I get a paper towel and fold it and karate chop it in my ass cheeks and shit.
Okay.
And I call it the booty sopper, right? So like, when I take a paper towel, basically put it in between my ass cheeks. I kind of like just put it in the crease in there. Right. And what happened is it hold all the moisture, and then every time I go take a piss or something, I just replace it. Right. I call it the booty sopper, but I think that could be something I could sell on the market. Like, real talk. Like, imagine like you a big dude, right? You always get a sweaty ass. I sell you something that's like maybe like a absorbent thing you put in between your ass cheek and then get all the sweat, so you ain't got that sweaty ass and shit. Like, I call it the booty sopper.
Nigga might just take a rag and
hey, look.
his ass.
Bruh.
Okay. It works for you.
Like, I'm play the other one for this one. Look. That shit ain't that weird, goddamn.
Yeah, that's weird enough.
Alright, so you walk around with your ass sweating and shit. You having stains in your drawers.
I never said I had that shit, but
nigga, if you walk around in the summer,
I believe you do. So no problem. You do what you gotta do.
I'm a big boy.
Just don't forget to take that towel out, like they said the ladies with the tampons.
Oh yeah, man, them bitches they be double stuffing the tampons, and then a lot of porn stars they put a sponge when they on their period. They put a sponge in their coochie so they can keep having sex and keep making money, and they forget the sponge in there, right? So what'll happen? Your coochie will start stinking so bad. And if you leave it in there for a long time, you get to the point where you can go into toxic shock and shit, you know, because it's a shock to your system. But
has toxic shock syndrome.
Yeah, man. What's going on, man? We ready to end this thing or what, man? What's going on? Y'all got something else good to talk about? What's going on?
The only thing I want to say is I want everybody out there to hear this podcast and when they hear it, to realize that we're all in this together once again. Mm-hmm. And I think we are not even past the worst part of it. By a long shot, based on what the scientists say. I know that everybody wants to give back and not be laid off and all that, and I understand that, but you know, you say you got to put that possibly for the health of you, your family, and everybody else that you know, community-wise and everything else. So if we're going to take this, take this bullet, let's take it together as a country, as Americans. And that's the most important part I want to get past. And God bless everybody, fam.
You know what's crazy? Quick question: how the fuck did this podcast keep going into politics and shit? Like we just never was saying we was gonna ever had a politic conversation.
You know, when's the last time you heard anything about the presidential race? Because coronavirus is all you hear about.
But you know why? But check this out, Dad. Let me ask you a question, right?
I told you it couldn't be set up like that.
Yeah, but I think Donald Trump soon he gonna do something spectacular to bust people's eyes out. Cause when he did that Iran bullshit, when he went to the next time he went to a game, right? They was clapping for they gave that motherfucker Donald Trump standing ovation. They love Donald Trump. So I'm sure he got some tricky shit up his sleeve. But let me tell you something though. If the country's in a complete disarray, no president is going to want to take that shit. So Donald Trump may become president again just off of default. Because say if it do get crazier,
that's what I'm talking
Biden,
about, bro.
he going to back down because no president wants to come into the middle of that fucking chaos and shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, how you going to take a man's job?
And you can't really even turn over the reins to somebody in the middle of fucking chaos, especially in the middle of martial law.
Well, let me ask you this though, for real.
Mm-hmm.
My opinion is completely opposite. I think that we do need somebody that knows how to at least be presidential. I'm not going to say they're going to make a lot of good calls. I'm sure they're going to make a few bad calls, maybe even quite a few.
That shit been
But the thing about running the country, you need to be presidential. You don't need to be on Twitter talking about people, calling people out their names, saying they're a son of a bitch and all that. That's not what a president does.
Dad, you told me, man, 70% of the population got mental illness, right? You know, but when Donald Trump ran for president, it was a guy that ran for president under the name... A guy ran for president under the name of These Nuts, right? And he got fucking votes. He had more than he had double digits in votes. He ran as These Nuts, and people was voting for him. This country is crazy. Y'all want to have a fucking same president for a group of fucking maniacs? I don't know if it even works.
Let me
like
ask you: if you had President These Nuts, can you got some big nuts? Because we need some big nuts to bust us out of the situation we in.
To bust us out.
What? I say, well, bust his big nuts out. What
Bust them out.
Bust them out.
Big nuts better than no nuts.
So why you don't like Donald Trump? That nigga definitely got big nuts.
Because he's a no nutter.
Oh.
Fluff a nutter. Okay.
You just don't like him, just like the white boys don't like Obama.
I'm from
you don't
New
like
York,
Trump.
so I already know
Trump.
about Donald Trump.
The thing about Donald Trump is, right, motherfuckers, people is lying. You know why? Because before he became president-elect, people used to fuck with Donald Trump. They was, even Nelly
and
said
he
it.
promoted
Nelly
that.
said in the song, he said, Bill Gates, Donald Trump, let me in now. I got money to live my friends now. We in now. People, they was fucking with Donald Trump. Donald Trump was in Home Alone 2 when he went to New York. I don't know the 2, but he was in New York and he was trying to fucking rape his ass. And Donald Trump was in the hotel and shit. People was fucking with Donald Trump. As soon as he become president-elect, now everybody hate Donald Trump. The roles reversed. Now fucking hillbillies like Donald Trump. Hillbillies never like Donald Trump. Now hillbillies like Donald Trump. City people don't.
I'm going to tell you like this. I'm from New York.
What?
Donald Trump is a con artist
Big
of
facts.
the first magnitude.
You correct that.
Okay? And I'm not judging him as any other thing than what he truly is. Yeah. And, people from New York already knew that.
I just want you to see things in an objective lens and shit. And when I say that, because Donald Trump is Donald Trump, Obama is Obama. Oh, I love Obama. That's history. Unfortunately, Donald Trump is history too. But Obama did a lot of funky shit that black people are so willing to overlook. Obama did a lot of fucking funky shit. Obama was killing people with drones. How fucked up is that? He was killing people with drones. Obama killed so many fucking innocent people. Obama signed shit that had black people fucked up, and people don't want it. I'm not anti-Obama, but I want you to at least have an objective lens on everything. Understand that. Yeah, we like Obama. I do, but Obama was not peachy clean. And the only reason why I'm saying this, because it's so hard for me to jump on a bandwagon. I just, for some reason, when it comes to bandwagons, I always got to go against the grain if it makes sense to do so. It's hard for me to do
as long as it makes sense. I wanted to ask you a question. You ever go to any casinos in Atlantic City?
Yeah, for sure. I love Atlantic City.
Have you ever been to the Playboy Casino?
I never even heard of that.
Playboy had a casino that was nice. And I mean, I don't understand what happened, why they went under, but that was the nicest casino on the board. This is way back when.
Maybe titties probably start sagging down.
It was nice, okay? So what I'm saying is I could see a casino go under. You know what I'm saying? I could see a lot of things happening as far as people losing money, whatever, making bad investments at a bad time. But when you try to bill the taxpayers for that and keep having these, oh, I lost so much money. Well, now you got tax write-off for years and years and years and years, but you messed that up.
That's the goal of every business, though. You know, every business report loss in they fucking taxes.
Okay, so now my point is this. Now the whole country's in the same situation.
No, that's
The
not
whole
true,
country's in the
Dad.
same
Everybody
situation.
making money right now because of the coronavirus. But let's say Obama was president right now. If the virus is out, it's out. Before this virus shit
I'm going
happened,
to
everybody was
reiterate to
making
you
money.
that when Ebola broke out,
Ebola had really had nothing to do
wait
with
a
us.
minute, they sent everybody over there, including Army personnel and I'm sure some other people from the armed forces, to hold it there so it didn't come over here.
Ironically enough,
Yes.
you know they got like a medicine right now that's showing promise with this this virus. And you know what it is?
You know who else promises?
What?
Thomas's promises. English muffins.
Well, this nigga crazy. Look, let me press the button, bruh. But no, they got this malaria medicine. They got malaria medicine, and they saying that's showing promise to helping people out with this fucking corona shit.
Listen, I had a friend that was a medic in Vietnam. So we started talking about healthcare issues whenever. He said, I don't understand why they don't use that same malaria drug to people with AIDS when they first get it. Because if they get it and they don't have it for a long time, he said what it'll do is raise the body temperature. I don't know how true this is. He said, but it'll raise it so high that the virus couldn't exist.
You know why? It's too much money. It's too much money and death.
Okay,
Too much money.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying there was people thinking about it even when it first started.
Man, I'm sure they got a cure for AIDS. They just don't want to put it out there. I'm sure they got a cure for this corona.
They probably
shit
got a
too.
cure for everything, but they make more money in the medication part than the actual cure. They cure it, then what? They have to come up with some new shit.
Fucked up, yo. Fucked up, man. That shit is
But I got a feeling, like I said, we's in the last days, and probably y'all might live to see it. Maybe I might live to see it. Who knows? But I believe this is the last days as far as civilization's falling, because every great civilization had to fall at some point.
What do you think the greatest civilization was? Do you think it was Rome? Do you think it was Greece?
Well, that's the one that they promote. But even the Romans and
Atlantis?
the Greeks and everybody else had to go to Africa to get the knowledge and the wisdom to make them propel themselves forward.
You know what's crazy though? They truly do got whole fucking underwater fucking cities and shit, underground cities and shit that's ancient and shit. Like I said, I don't think we the first batch of humans. Like even if we started from
I don't
scratch,
think so either.
I don't think we the first batch though.
In fact,
You get
I
what
know
I'm
we're
saying?
not.
Yeah, so
But the bad thing is, like I say, that's history that's being purposely held back. So whatever political or geographical moves to make money, because it's all about making money and who's in power. That's all being played out, and I think we're like pawns in this. But I think we're getting woke, but I think we're getting woke a little bit too late. A little bit too late. But it's not ever too late. But we need to be more woke.
right, yeah. Well, that's that, man. That's that. I think we gonna end it up. Unless you got something to say, bro. You looking tired, man. Your job working you like a Hebrew.
Yeah, man, it's working long hours and shit.
Who are black, by the way?
I'm gonna need y'all to have some energy for these podcasts, because when we start really getting fans and shit, now people, they want to hear what's up. They want to get to know the real us. So if they want to get to know the real you, me, you, dad.
I think I'm being real.
Yeah, you being real as you gonna get.
I don't want to be extra.
Yeah, but I want to use this too as a link to, so maybe even though I'm talking shit, maybe my kids get grown, they can listen to it, and they can know about their grandfather. So soon,
And they father.
I'm gonna want to
And they
hear. I'm gonna want you to try to recall stories from your life, because you lived a good life. You was in the military and shit like that. I'm gonna want to hear stories from back in the day, man. So I want you to try to go ahead.
I could tell you some stories, but
Well,
maybe for
we
next
close
time.
to an hour, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and let it go, and I'm gonna get up out of here. So.
I could tell you a story of Dan to the flaming asshole. Maybe
Oh, I
next
know
time.
that story. That's a cool one. Man. I want to say the story about you and Big Gerald hanging out and shit.
I'll
Big
tell
Gay
you about
Gerald.
that too.
So I'm gonna leave on a funny note. This my boy right here singing, right? He's singing a song and shit. Yo, funny as shit. Yo, singing. So I'll holler at y'all, family. I'm gonna get out of here. This is John signing out. Find me on Instagram, Facebook, 695 John, and on TikTok. I ain't got no videos on there yet, but I'm gonna start. Hey, bro, Rick, what's going on with you? You out?
Yeah, I'm out. This your boy Young Phil. I appreciate y'all listening. Y'all enjoy y'all night. Take care.
All right, good luck to everybody, fam, and God bless.
All right, guys. See y'all later.
Dig you down, dig you down, dig you down, dig you round. I'm